Okay. Good morning. Hope you're doing good this morning. I'm here. I'm here. No picture up yet, but I'm here. I didn't want Von Hilton to see what Florida looked like, so I figured I better not have a no picture today. Morning, twin. Yeah, I was just watching some old videos this morning, so I usually get on around this time in the morning, getting my coffee going. Figured I'd get on in here and talk a little bit this morning. I got about 2 weeks and I gotta go to court, so I gotta find a place. I caught everywhere yesterday. There ain't no places for rent around here. Nothing within the next 20 miles to me. There was one place they want over $800 a month for rent, and I can't afford no $800 a month. Hell, that's all my check and half of my wife's check. And that's not counting none of the other bills I gotta pay. I really hope them housing projects go ahead and accept me and call me and tell me they got ones for me. Handicap accessory. I gotta be able to roll my wheelchair in the doors. Thank you, honey. That other one, I just opened it about half hour ago. What do you want? These? Really wet this morning. Ooh, fuck. My ear started ringing real bad. Good morning, Polly.
Ask her if she wants a cracker.
It's a man.
Oh, ask him if he wants a cracker.
Polly wants a cracker, honey. You can throw that away or wash the container and keep it if you want, but what's in it, I'm done.
Okay.
It's been out all night.
Okay.
I didn't leave much, maybe a spoonful or so.
Apparently so was the kitties.
What?
Apparently I let them out when I heard someone knocking on the door, and they wanted in, so they came through the window and started scratching at the window.
They know how to get your attention.
Yeah.
But wanting never got me anywhere. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Yeah, I ain't talking much, people. I'm just getting people time to get on here. Ain't much, just same old normal stuff going on. Very slow. Been on almost 7 minutes, only 5 viewers. Where's everybody at this morning? I know I'm not too early, really. I'm right on time. 7:30, quarter to 8. That's about what time I usually start. I know some of my times I go on at 5 in the morning. Sometimes I don't go on till 9 in the morning, but I try to squeeze in when I can. Because Von Hilton does morning shows. I've seen Nick do a couple morning shows. So, I'm trying not to stomp on no one's feet. Good morning, Raccoon Man. I did figure out how to get my Cash App card yesterday. So we do have that coming. That's going to help me a little bit. Yep, I ordered my Cash App card. That way I have it. They said 7 to 10 days before delivery. So I should get it about 3 days before I go to court. I'm doing good, Jack. Just trying to find a place to live. Oh, it's going to get a lot worse, Jack. To me, it has just started. We got it all figured out, guys. I should be opening up with the new YouTube this coming week. Yeah. J Dubs wouldn't know what the word winning even means. What did Vaughn really win? He didn't win his kids. He didn't win a wife. He definitely didn't win his mother. The only thing he did win is a quick trip to Skid Row. Vaughn Hilton really thinks he hurt me. He didn't hurt me at all. I got money coming in every month. I pay my bills every month. I didn't have to stay under my mommy's shirt tail and steal all mommy's money from her. Morning, Gray Alien. Glad to see you made it this morning. Yes, it is an honor to have Gray Alien here. Morning, so. Happy Wednesday. Good morning, Maggie. Kentucky Science Center awards over $1 million in community membership. Von Hilton, they must have stole $1 million from you too this morning, huh? Damn, everybody's stealing your money. Good morning, Cindy Sue. The School of Science project must have stole $1 million from Vaughn because they got $1 million to spend, it sounds like. Must have been Vaughn's money. They must have stole it from him too. It's a hanging bum. Hanging to the left this morning. I think it's because he's seen the wife walk by. Honey, when you're done eating, I might need a warm rag for my face. Was catching up on Vaughn's stream. I see he was bringing up his father's butt clogs and how the Frost must have told Alice not to treat them. Yeah, he is definitely an idiot, Gray. You're right. I cover the camera when I'm eating because I do not let people see me eat. Y'all can say what you want. To me, that is gross as gross. To watch somebody sit there and chew with their mouth open, even if they chew with their mouth closed. It is me, guys. Promise. It's me. Yeah, exactly. For a man that's starving, every video he's ever put out there, he's eating in it. I can't eat them McDonald's fish sandwiches. Them are nasty to me. If I'm going to eat fish, I'm going to eat the real fish. I don't know why that left eye bothers me all the time. No, Burn, I'm still looking. I go to court on April 5th. Yes, I will, Burn. Yeah, I'm addicted to the internet now, so yeah, there ain't no getting rid of me. As soon as my phone and my internet goes on at the new house, I will be back to live again. No, Nick, I still ain't found nowhere. We're still looking. I've caught everywhere I could. Anything within a 50-mile radius of me, I've caught. Yeah, exactly. Literally, as soon as he seen her on the floor, he should have walked to her phone and dialed it. And that's the only thing I can't understand. Why did he walk all the way home to dial 911? Why didn't he do it when he was in her house? That's the closest phone to him. He probably had to go home and figure out how to dial 911. Yes, exactly, Jack. I don't put me wrong, people. Like I just said, I'm addicted to the internet. I love the internet. But I also love my wife and kids. If my wife tells me to get off here right now, I'm off. Bye. If my kids need me right now, I get off here and I go take care of my kids. I don't say fucking wait until I get off the computer. Grayly, and I turned it all over to the Adult Protection Center, and they are supposed to be handling it all. Literally, I expected him to already be in jail, so I don't know what he's lying or how he's lying to get out of it. Yeah, exactly. Hmm. The wife says good morning to all. I try to be normal. Maggie Dow says good morning with your hearts. Take your shot and eat. That's more important right now. She's doing okay. Her insulin's up high a little bit, but she's taking her shot and she's eating. She's doing her 8 o'clock in the morning mama duties. Usually, when she's done there, she'll check my coffee. Then she'll go in there and make sure the boy is doing his schoolwork. She'll get his breakfast ready for when he's out of school. It only takes him about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, and he's done with all his schoolwork. And then by then, she's already got his breakfast made, and she feeds him and makes sure I'm not hungry. And then she goes and does her normal wife duties, the dishes, make sure there's food laid out for tonight's dinner, feed her kitties. If you're asking if I'm doing okay, I'm doing okay for now. Well, we're just a normal family, Jack. That's all it is. It was just a normal family. We ain't no different than any other family. We scrape and scrounge every day. Thank you, Gray. I was just going to say something about that. I want to thank everybody who gave to my Cash App the other day. I really appreciate it. I did order a Cash App card. They said 7 to 10 days it should be here. I will definitely let him look at it. When I get the card, if it's, whatever you sent him, Gray, I will literally take it off the card and give it to him. And I'll have him tell you thank you. Because that's how me and my kids work. Someone gives us something, we say thank you. His last name is not Hilton or Vaughn Hilton. Send Vaughn something for his kids and watch how quick his kids get it. They probably never see it. Yeah, he's in school right now. He's usually done by 10 o'clock somewhere. Mom said around 9 o'clock he's usually done, but yeah, I'm sitting here drinking my morning coffee, doing my fingernails, cleaning them out and cutting them for they don't look like no Freddy Cougar fingers like Von Hilton's. Does anyone there have any? No, not at all, Gray. I know their mom's still having communications with them, and I communicate with their mom probably. Well, lately it's been like almost a week and a half since she's called me. Usually it was every single day. Maybe she knew I was busy taking care of other things, and I got things going on myself. I just can't sit and talk to her all day. She told me, look, last time I talked to her, she was moving to Kentucky. Then she wasn't. Then she found a boyfriend. Then they wasn't together. She's gonna stay with their mom. Me, she's still a young girl. Don't know what she wants to do. Sorry, people. I was just doing what I got to do over here. Make sure my phone's on. I ain't even said good morning on Facebook to nobody. Not that I know of. So it wouldn't matter either way because he don't use water. Maybe for his cup of coffee when he has coffee, but I think it's Mountain Dews in the morning. I think he quit doing morning coffee. He's probably out of coffee. His mom only had 3 jars there when I left, and that was over a year ago. You know he's went through that coffee, and he ain't buying a coffee pot, so he's still buying instant if he's drinking it. I don't know. I wake up, I gotta have my coffee in the morning. I gotta at least get 2 cups down me, or I am no good all day. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Larry does have a Cash App. We are working on PayPal or PayPal or whatever that other one is, because some people say they don't have the Cash App. No, I'm not being like Shanny. No, I'm not being like Rev. I'm not begging for money. Some of my friends decided they want to throw me some money to help me get on my feet and maybe get a hover round or help me use it to move and everything. And they've been throwing money on my Cash App. And I appreciate every one of you. Thank you, Gray. Gray, I can say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to you, buddy. I can see who's donating what. And I'll say the thank you to you a few times. And the wife even said thank you, Gray Alien. Okay, Jack. Well, I just want some people to know that, I'm not a beggar. I don't beg for money. I will survive.
Call from London, KY. Call from London, KY.
Honey, that could be Ray and Marlene.
Leave a message.
Yeah, I got to start answering all these phone calls today, people, because I don't know if it's the telemarketers or it's somebody calling me back about a house that I want to rent. So far, I've found 2 or 3 places. And usually, like the housing authority said, oh, yeah, yeah, we got a place, we got a place. And I told them that I'm handicapped. And they, oh, yeah, that's all understandable. That's good. And blah, 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 blah. And then 2 weeks later, they tell me they don't have nothing available for me. I do have a couple cousins looking in the neighborhood because he says there's a 3-bedroom house down the street from him. They have area 4 there, Larry. I don't know what area 4 means. Like I said, I don't even care if I have to move to a bigger city, people. Now, I'm calling big cities and medium cities and little cities. Turn one into the adult protection, attracting a disabled person with treats of eviction. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm gonna make some more phone calls this morning, people. As soon as everyone starts waking up and getting in the offices, 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning, I'm going to be on the phones making phone calls after phone calls. No, no, I see you, Todd. Morning, Todd. I would never ignore you, Todd. It might take me a minute or two to see you, but it's hard for us sixth graders to do all that reading. You know that. Beach Creek Apartments in Manchester are showing one available for rent. Baby Jane, I talked to them and they said they had nothing in my size. There was one down there by the hospital, right over there, right where you're talking at, the Beach Creek. They have a 1-bedroom apartment, but should I throw my kids out on the streets? Me, the wife, and the 2 teenage boys are not going to be able to move into a 1-bedroom. We possibility could get away with a 2-bedroom, to be honest, if we have to. And because Larry's only home 3 months out of the year for the next 2 years. That's exactly where he belongs, Jack. Yeah, I definitely cannot put my kids out on the streets, people. Even if I have to take everything I own and stick it in Jim and Ronnie Ray's barns to fill the barns up and go live in a shelter for a while. Put my wife in a woman's shelter. Me and the child can go to a man's shelter until we find a place. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I got to do what I got to do. And good morning, Miss Kitty. Well, I'm glad you at least come in and said good morning to me. We appreciate it. And the wife's telling me not to stress about this moving shit and all because, she don't want the stress on my heart. So I'm trying not to get stressed, but, I am starting to. I mean, I got what, about 2 weeks left to be out of here? We still got packing to do. We still got to find a place to move to. Well, we appreciate it. And the wife says hi, Miss Kitty. Well, Jack, I knew it was coming. I knew it was going to come as soon as she passed on because we've never got along. He regrets me being here because I helped his mom. If I didn't step in and help his mom, she wouldn't have made it as far as she did, people. She would have been starving to death. Her bills would all been shut off. No communication with the outside world at all. Vaughn didn't want her to have her AARP. Vaughn didn't even want her to have a telephone, people. You don't know how it feels not to be without a phone when you ain't got one. Phones are important. I mean, I can call anywhere and everywhere if I want and talk to whoever I want. Yeah, isolation is what Vaughn does. Exactly. And he was trying to make his mommy done the same way. Yeah, exactly. Andy, it did go through. Thank you, Andy. Yep, exactly, Gray. Vaughn got exactly what he wanted. No wife, no kids to have to share with. His mother's gone, so it's all belongs to him. Selfish, selfish piece of crap. I didn't say it, dear. I said the word that Gray said. Well, Jack, yeah, I think, there's a time for games, there's a time to do YouTube videos, and there's time to be with your family. Your family should be number one. At least in my book, family's number one. Starting with the immediate family and then dropping down below them. So, in other words, my kids are the number one to me, my wife and my children. After that, it's my parents. I can't say the same for her parents, but my parents, yes. But we all ain't lucky. Sometimes we don't get along with our in laws. My in laws hate me. I say that clear as day. My in laws hate me. My wife says they're jealous. I don't know. Hell, her mom tried to sleep with me. Yeah, exactly, Jack. We've been together 21 years, and we have two kids together. I have two with another girl, and she has a few others with another guy. No, honey, I am not crying. No. I filled my lungs up with some smoke. And my baby is 17 years old. So another 2 months, mine will all be gone and growing up. Well, they ain't going to be gone, but they're going to be growing up. You know, my son told me yesterday or day before yesterday, he don't even want his cap and gown for graduating. And I told him he's had every one since. Why would you stop on the last one? He says, I don't care if I get it or not, Dad. So, I mean, I'm letting them make their choices. Does he want a year book? Does he want the class ring? I mean, Larry wanted it all. Arnold don't want none of it. Like I said, I got two kids that are totally opposites. That's a long way. Yeah, well, 21 years and two kids with her. And like I said, I have a few more boys. Altogether, we have 7 boys. Oh, I'm sorry. We have 8 boys. I just try to do what I'm supposed to do, Jack. Make sure there's a roof over their head, food in their mouth, and they see the doctor. They go to school and learn. Yeah, well, that's good, Jack. That's good. I mean, I got a younger brother. We grew up together. We don't hang together. We don't run together. We don't run with the same people. You know, he had his crowd, I had my crowd. You know, brotherly love, it works all the way around. I mean, it some have good, some have bads. I know this guy that I used to work for, a company I used to work for. I won't put their names out here because I don't want to backmouth neither one of them. They were both good guys. They both owned the same company, and they had a quarrel about the company. So the one brother left that company and literally went over and opened a competitor against his own brother. So now they are both doing the same business, and they've been fighting like that for 20, 30 years now. But they both are, you know, I think they're, now that they're up in their big 80s, 70s, and 80s, they do talk once in a while, both living in $1 million homes. You know, it takes money to make money, people. It really does. It takes money to make money, or a hard back. Sorry, I just looked out the window to see if anyone was coming down the road. Oh, probably that chipmunk. They ain't gonna catch that chipmunk. Yeah, I could say them two brothers there, they became millionaires. Bought a big old piece of land, cleaned it up, put a pond right in the middle of it, and then sold acres of land going all the way around the pond. Oh yeah, it's true. Guaranteed. I can tell you the name of the companies. I just don't know if they want their names out here. I mean, I wouldn't see why they wouldn't want their name out. I mean, it's maybe they don't just want to know that their brothers are fighting about, different stuff, but that's everybody. Everybody fights with their brothers and sisters at one time. Yeah, if I have to, I'll move everything in Jim's barn and move into a hotel room for a couple days until we find a place. I mean, I got to figure something out. Yeah, exactly. That's why I said I better not put it out there. Smart guys though. They really were. They had some decent credit. They went and bought the land. They bought the equipment and stuff they needed, and they turned it into a community. I think the only thing it's missing is a gas station to carry out in the post office, and it could become a town. He's got that many houses in that projects. Yes, I have told him, Andy. And in about 20 minutes, I'm going to be back on the phone with everybody again. Yes. Well, when you're young kids, you're fighting over the food, you're fighting over clothing. Ma bought you a new pair of shoes and not me. And, there's a lot of things. Jealousy. Yeah, I definitely need a lot of that, Andy. I'm literally hoping I don't have to break my family apart for a while because I have no idea where I would put everybody. I mean, I do got family down here, but they ain't got no room. They barely got enough rooms for themselves. Good morning, Toby. Glad to see you made it this morning. 27 viewers, 55 minutes, 8:43. Well, Jack, don't work too hard. You have a good day there. Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate it. Morning, Bobcat. Demon wants to profit from his tenants' improvements. Oh, yeah. Yeah, literally, me personally, he ain't gonna let me take and live here for all that work and shit. I'd be taking it with me. I don't care if I had to pull that damn furnace right back out of that house and sell it to somebody. I sure ain't leaving it. Okay. I thought it might have cost her 5 or 6 grand to have it all done. She says she's got almost 13 grand into it. She had to have it all rewired and electricity, a new fuse box. So she's had a lot of work done to that place. $13,000. That's at least what, 5 years rent free? Well, I don't know. Not at 400 a month. At 300 a month, it'd be over 5 years. Should I be taking the whole furnace, Andy? Fuck taking the parts. I go down there and disconnect the electrical lines and taking it out of there with me. Well, yeah, she's going to be in the courtroom with me when I'm there because she's got court date same time. Yeah, but for $5,000, Andy, I'm moving it. She says she has all her receipts, all the paperwork, everything that got done. Stealing is not a way to live. But Toby, how is she stealing her own property? It belongs to her. Von Hilton didn't put it in, and I'm the person that rented her house. There was no furnace in that house at that time. The furnace that was in there was no good. She literally lived there for 3.5 months using kerosene heaters. Vaughn's life is stealing and leeching off others. Yes. Vaughn is stealing her improvements. Yes. She did, Todd. But they still did it for her. They didn't they don't even know Von Hilton owned that property. It don't make it his. It makes it the state whoever put it in there for her. They put it in there because she had no heat, because she got flooded. You could have, they even got her a new car. Not a brand spanking new off the showroom, but she got a good used new car. When I say new car, buddy, I don't care if it was a 1965 Mustang. To me, if you're giving it to me, it's new. It's new to me. Yes, 4 acres. They would have a big part in it. Hey, they covered it all. So, I have a question. If I rented a house from you, Todd, and I ended up becoming handicapped, and you knew it, and I told you I was handicapped, and I had a run ramp built on it because I'm handicapped, I needed to get in and out of the house. News for you. When I move, I'm taking my run ramp with me. No matter if I paid for it or the government paid for it, it's still mine. That's the way I look at it. I might be wrong, but hey, that's how it goes. It's in my possession. 9/10 of the law, I own it. Andy, I really don't know exactly how that all went. All I know is she didn't have a furnace. We had that flood come through here. Her whole basement was underwater. And that company and another company came in here and they were helping everybody. Even Vaughn Hilton, they stopped there every single day and gave him food every single day, usually lunch and dinner. I know because they did it here. Both companies, not just one company. They didn't work together, they worked separate. I mean, one of the companies was bringing us lunches and the other company's bringing us the dinners. Some days we'd get lunch from both of them and dinner from both of them. And we tell them, hey, we already got some. They brought us some earlier. Well, here, take it for later in case you guys get hungry. Well, if I knew somebody that needed a brand new furnace and I own a brand new furnace, I'd be selling a brand new furnace. I ended up with all my girlfriend's stuff, no family, no claims, so it's all went to me. 2 cars, wood splitter, 3 storage units. Well, that's pretty cool there. You own the storage units or you got stuff in 3 storage units? If you own the storage units, that's real good because that's the money coming in every single month. Yep. Oh, rain. today. Windy 74 tomorrow. Rain Friday, rain Saturday. Sunday's beautiful. Monday, rain. What a week. Rain, rain, rain. Oh, I bet you would, Richard. I don't blame you, buddy. I agree. You feeding the kid yet? You still feeding you? Both decent cars. Hold on a minute. I got to say good morning to Facebook. Okay. Morning, handyman. Well, yeah, you're definitely going to be real busy. Yep, opening day is less than 2 weeks. Yeah, that's how he learned how to do the toilets. He watched that Von Hilton video. Yep, I agree, Andy. He gonna need some money soon. No, I missed that part, handyman. Yeah, maybe you ought to do a fix video, handyman. Been loving your trips. I've been loving your walk around showing the stadium and everything, and love them videos. I mean, them are things that I'm interested in people. That's things I like to see. I like to see old buildings. I like to see stadiums and things like that. I like to see wild animals. I don't mind seeing tamed animals too. So, I mean, hell, go to the Toledo Zoo and walk through. Or not the Toledo Zoo, but any zoo. I think all major cities have a zoo. Yeah, I've been watching them, Handy Man. I've been watching some of the stuff you've been putting out. Well, I take that back. I ain't watching some. I'm watching all. Do one handyman getting pissed and break the toilet. They're expensive to be breaking. Yeah, I was running a little late today. I watched one of them live auctions last night for a while. Calling him handyman makes me think this is a Vaughn's neighborhood show. Okay, Toby. Just see how handyman looking over the fence. Hey, Vaughn, what's up? Yeah, definitely handyman, but I wouldn't want you in trouble. That might be interesting, Nick. As long as you're using like a lot of the back roads, you really don't want to see major highways. I mean, I wouldn't want to see, running the major highway. The back roads would be what the best would be. Later, handyman. Appreciate you coming in. I tried to do that once, but I didn't have the right equipment. and I couldn't do it in live action. I would like have to record it on my phone and then come home and post it out because we don't get service back here in these mountains, and that's what really sucks. We can get cell phone service once you get in town, but when I'm home, I can't get it. Good one, Todd. Yeah, and that would be very interesting to see, Nick. You get a chance to do it, do it. I'll definitely watch it. I don't know about anybody else, but I definitely will. Oh, I expect him to be out there trying to fly his planes. Tell you one thing, it's definitely hard to find a place to live. I've called everybody I know in Manchester, and I've called all the housing authorities in Manchester, London, Richmond, um, Corbin, McKee, Boonville. Yeah, yeah, his guys are on vacation. They're down in the Bahamas having some of them fruity drinks. But his guides can mess up the road in front of his house to warn us. That's kind of weird how that is all being coming out, tell you the truth, Andy. Why did his gods hit his road? Von Hilton, you sure it was your god that did that? That sounds like some voodoo shit, or another god did it to you, telling you better watch what you're saying. It could be my God saying, little boy, you better wake up and find out there's only one true God. Vaughn, you don't know shit. I don't think you can get the most stupidest United States of America person. I think you can get the world's stupidest person in the world. Von Hillen, I hope you're bringing all the proof you need to that courthouse. Yeah, exactly, Todd. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm a sixth grader. I don't know much of nothing. There's a lot of things I think about and wonder about and laugh about. Exactly, Andy. Yeah, there's no lease. Exactly. You know, the messed up thing about it is, Von Hilton, the judge that me and you're going in front of, we've been in front of her before at least 4 times. She knows me. She knows you. Yeah, that will be asked exactly, and he's gonna say, "I ain't got nothing." So is he throwing a runner out, or is he throwing a squatter out? He literally told the courts, he wrote it on that paperwork, that I have not paid rent since the day I moved in. Oh, I do too, Todd, because he wasn't in charge then. Yep, me and his mother did, not me and him. Zero, gray alien. I'm doing pretty good, 1234. Yeah, oral agreement. Well, it's just like he put on the paper that he served me my eviction notice on or on February 1st. He didn't put that on my porch until what, 12th, 13th? I can go back and look because when I got it, I went live with it. I showed everybody, remember? That pretty little colored note that he left on my front porch? For a real estate lawyer, he sucks at managing real estate. Yeah, you got that right, Grandpa. Yep, exactly, Toby. I really don't know what to tell the judge. I really don't. I've thought of all different things to tell that judge. For one, nobody told me who I was supposed to pay my rent to. Two, nobody came over here to collect the rent. Three, the eviction notice was set on the porch, not handed to me or the wife. And I think I know the reasons. Because he was too scared to come over here and ask me for rent, especially when he says that I killed his mother, that I have stole $55 million from his mommy. I'm sending my kid to college on his mommy's money. I stole $2 million from his father. Yeah, I don't even know how much to pay. He says his rent's 400. I've been paying 300 for the last almost 7 years. I didn't get a notice in the mail saying my rent was being raised. I got a rent receipt that proves it says $300 a month. Yours went up 300 in 1 year. That's crazy, Toby. Yeah, exactly. Oh, he skips a lot of parts. Never told me the amount. He never come over to show me a piece of paper and saying that he's allowed to collect the rent. He never nothing. From the last time I paid Millie until I got that note on that front porch is the first time I've heard from it. Sure, I do see some videos that he's trying to post out on YouTube, but I don't see them all. I don't sit here and troll him like he's doing. hard drives in the NAT room will be his testimony. Well, he better pull them out because you prove it to me. Yes, KG, he is crazy. The receipts will be gold in court. Well, yeah, and that's the point. I got proof. He don't. My prediction: you have to move. No money exchanges hands. I think that's exactly what's going to happen too, weather guy. Honey, are you going to get me some mud?
I don't remember you asking that.
Hell, I tell the judge to watch Vaughn's YouTube channels. I tell the bailiff the same thing. What you want?
I don't
You
think
want to
you
have a
do.
fun laugh? You want to see a good crazy movie? Just literally get your drinks, get your popcorn, and punch Vaughn Hilton on YouTube. Well, I don't really want to, Todd. I've been wanting to move, just trying to find a place to move to. Yeah, if you guys want to see videos, talk to Gray Alien. He's good. He can help you get them videos. He pretty well knows everything. Him or secular opinion, he has a few too. Yeah, exactly, Gray. You guys are doing God's work. Ha ha. Put Larry in his place. Yeah, either way, I'm gonna be on top. I mean, I still got money coming in. I can still feed my family. I'm gonna put a roof over my family's head. It's just taking me a minute to find it. And if I get in the housing, I mean, I would love to get into one of them housings. Pay one amount every month, and that includes all my bills but my phone, internet, and cable. So then me and the wife can go buy me a little pull behind trailer, something we could sleep in and cook something to eat and travel across the United States in. When I tell Handyman I'm coming to visit, I go visit. Go visit him. I get tired. I can hit one of the truck stops and pull over and get a few hours of sleep and back on the road again. You have a gray alien? Has any of us seen it? No. I don't believe one word Vaughn says. Yep, show me the letter. That's what I want to see. And not all in different colors, Von Hilton, like you gave me my eviction notice. Yeah. Okay, Dan. Well,
You got poop wrapped up in the blanket.
oh. Larry, I picture you living in a cabin in Daniel Boone's, eating nothing but badgers, squirrels, and tree bark. Ha ha ha, Dan.
some of, some
I could say squirrel, deer. I don't know about no badger.
of
You know, when I was younger, early 20s, I would have loved to have been on one of them shows, them survival shows, just to see if I could survive or not. I knew I wouldn't starve for a while because I was a big boy.
not dragging me
I
out.
could probably have enough food on my belly to last me at least a week in the woods. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Yeah. I was gonna say, I sure ain't gonna do it with a gun there, Gray. If he missed you at 3 foot, I can imagine what he's gonna do at 50 feet away. Vaughn wouldn't know the first thing of cleaning it. If he got within 50 feet, the smell of Von Hilton coming would probably kill the deer. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, dear.
Call from Censure.
Censored.
Call from Censure.
Hour and 40 minutes today. And it is 9:30. It's about time for Big Larry to get off here. Try to make some phone calls today, see what I can do, see where I can find a place to live if I can this week. This week's almost over, so I mean, I would sure love to be moving by the 1st of April. So I'm going to get off here and make some phone calls, talk to a few more people, see what I can find out, see if I can find a place to live. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace out.